what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to pass this time. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
That sack makes it third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Handing off on the draw play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Caught quickly. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On first down, it's play action. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down. The Tigers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And he'll set up to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. Well, and they can't down it there. It bounces into the end zone for a touchback. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The Noles will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
And the Tigers will crank up the tempo. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. They're going to move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass hot. Can he get in? And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. And the Seminoles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. So The offense clicking now, Cook, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. First down here for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And the same runner's got it again. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off the play fake on first down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Clemson. This quarterback on fire today.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Turner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made down the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On first and 10, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Diggs. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. He's moving out of the pocket now. Extending the play now. Finds room at the 30. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Game moves it to the 35. First down again. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He escapes the sack. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And a huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. And he's taken down behind the line. He's going to lose a yard or two. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And the Noles will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They get the second half started with a running play. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made out of the 24-yard line. Nice play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. No huddle here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Well, this defense has been great entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. The shotgun running play call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
But they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Knowles. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score 28, Clemson 10.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the Clemson offense will take over.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Second down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Stewart. That's a big hit at the end, but they need a fresh set of downs. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pocket breaking down. Pass caught on a comeback route. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Making people miss. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
And the extra point goes up and good.
Clemson 10.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Seminoles. This one is getting ugly. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Pass rush closing in. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Brought down after 40. That'll be a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Lets it fly to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to throw it again. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Contact as he let the ball go. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps the football, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the 4th quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a 1st down.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing it.
They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Seminoles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Handoff here from the shotgun. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the